Morning, everybody. We are out again on a beautiful Saturday morning. Winter decided to come raging back here for a couple of days. It's April 17th, I think, something like that. And I think we had some of the coldest temps and most snow we had all winter over the last couple of days. So it's freezing this morning, but down there in the shade, my truck said it was 20 degrees, but get out here in the sun, feels a little better. Anyway, like I said, April 17th, got a goal this year. Had a goal last year too. Goal last year was fish as many new spots as I possibly could, and I got out to a bunch of new ones, a bunch I hadn't fished in 20 plus years. Had a great year. This year's goal is we're shooting for 50 documented days on the water. So I'm keeping a journal, fishing journal, about my days. I think today is day 20. So we're, thanks to our nice mild winter, we're kicking butt on our goal. But I'm afraid that's going to slow down as summer gets here. But going to keep trying for it. Anyway, that was weird, having camera issues this morning. It decided to stop. But anyway, gonna keep shooting for that goal this year. And we're at the old berry this morning. I'll name this one. You can't hotspot the berry, everybody knows about that. But taking a little walk out to a place called Badger Point this morning, because there's approximately half the population of the Wasatch Front on the lake this morning. So me and a buddy were taking a little walk this morning, get away from a few people, but out to a spot that we like to fish. Anyway, it's just a little bit of a walk. Fortunately, it's a nice flat walk around the lake. But yeah, so hopefully we'll get some fishing for you guys today, and hopefully we don't freeze to death between now and then. But sun's up and warming things up nicely, so we should be good. Anyway, bring you along. All right, we had to change spots. Badger Point straight across right there. Pine trees come down to the water over there. That's where we were fishing. I moved over here to this point. Got one over there, but just didn't seem to be much happening. So this spot here drops off a little sharper. Fish have a little more access to deeper water and deeper and shallower here within a narrower range. So it's been good in the spring for me in the past. So we're gonna give it a shot here and see if we can get some more fish today. But definitely slow. Water temps cold. I did pump that fish. It had all sorts of stuff in it. I was kind of surprised. Had Daphnia, of course. Had a bunch of tiny little gray scuds. Well, I wouldn't say a bunch. Had a few tiny little gray scuds in it. Even had a mayfly nymph in it and one chironomid. So, yeah. Apparently there's a lot of bugs in the water right now, even though it's still cold. But we just got to get it figured out. All right. Sitting here looking for Patrick. He's lost. And I look back and my indicator's swimming away. So, yeah. So we got a good fish on. Let's see if we can get him landed here. You know how that goes. As soon as you quit paying attention is when the fish hit. So it's a good fish. Lively bugger, whatever he is. I think it might be a big rainbow. It is. Man, that's a nice rainbow. Oh, yeah, look at that guy. Big old fatty rainbow. Okay, so I cast back out there, forgot to turn the camera on. Patrick's up there. So I'm just hollering at Patrick that I got a nice fish, and turn around, look, and there goes my indicator again. So we may have found a good spot to fish, I don't know. But another good fish, and of course it's spring at Strawberry, so they're on the black pine squirrel leech. It's a nice cutthroat. Doesn't really matter what they're eating. It doesn't seem like they'll eat that pine squirrel leech 10 out of 10 times. So But also, as I'm wrestling with this one, I got over here, and first thing I cast my indicator out there, and first thing I see is big old cutthroat swim up. Take a look at the indicator sitting on the water, because that's what big old dumb cutthroats do up here. Is they come more interested in your indicator than anything you're fishing. I call them big dumb cutthroats. That's not fair. Oh shoot, we lost that fish too. Did we get him? Oh nope. Well, pump fail number 2. One of these times I won't drop the fish in the water. All right. All right, well, we fished all the way down around the point and never touched another fish, so I have no idea what's going wrong, what's changed, why you can walk up and catch one fish just like, or 2 fish just like that, and then quit. So I've come back to where I started, and I've changed up all 3 flies now. Patrick, you can see him, maybe see him down there on the end of the point. He just called me and he caught one on a blob, and I can see he's landing another fish right now, so I may work down towards where he's at and see if we can find some fish down there. But yeah, it's just, I keep saying it, but I don't understand. It frustrates the heck out of me when you, why fish do that to you? Curse the first cast. It wasn't the first cast of the day, but it was kind of, you know, second or third cast in this spot, catch a fish, and catch another one right away, and it dies. So, but yeah, so we're back to our spot we started in, and we'll give this a few more minutes, and then we may walk all the way down there where Patrick's at and see if we can catch a fish or 2 down there. All right, so we moved again. Wind's blowing like crazy, so I got my back turned so maybe you guys can hear me, but moved over to a spot we call the outhouse for obvious reasons up there. But that's 3 fish now since we got here. 3 fish. I'm talking to the camera. I've got a black leech on the bottom, pine squirrel, I've got a scud, and I've got a blob, and I've now caught 3 fish, 1 on each since we got over here. So right now we've got a wind that's blowing kind of just up the cast there. It's blowing left to right and kind of in at us, so it's really helping us cover water quite a bit as we're fishing with indicators here. You can see, and then it's just going to swing into the shore. Been fairly successful since I walked down here. This little spot typically been a good spring for me. But it's kind of interesting that 3 fish, 3 different flies, and so we'll see if we get another one on. Next fish will have to be a 2 on 1 at least, because we've got all 3 of them covered. But yeah, wind's died just a little bit, so maybe you guys can actually hear what I'm saying. But I'll keep you on for a second, see if we can get another fish. Patrick down there, he high-holed me. We're fishing that way with the wind, and he decided to go down and get ahead of me. That's what you do when you're a high-holer. But just kidding. I'm just giving him some grief. He can't even hear me because the wind's blowing anyway. So, but yeah, we're just gonna work this shoreline. Wind, like I say, blowing left to right. We're just gonna kind of move, work our way down, and we might work our way around the other side of the point right here and see if we can get a bit of shelter from the wind. But we're catching fish over here, so it's hard to leave fish to find fish. So see what happens. All right, well, I shut you off, and that one you weren't even off for 20 seconds. But one thing we've noticed here is these fish, you see a break, maybe able to see a break in the water. These fish are actually in close, cruising close. But this was, a big cutthroat. Finally, nice big cutthroat. Yeah, big one. No, it's not that big. And I got the camera running, so. Leech.
It feels like really dirty. And they're different colors. So I was wondering if I ought to.
Really pretty cuts there. Look at that. He's spawning time of year. These bonnies, they don't get like Colorado cutthroats, but they still get pretty. So we'll get him back in the water if I can get him out of it. Just wants to swim in the net. Off he goes.
I saw right where you were at.
Another big, pretty cutthroat. He took the smaller of the leeches. But yeah, he was right in that corner, right there where we keep saying we're missing fish right there. That's right where he was. Look at that big, pretty cutthroat. See if we can get this hook out of his face. All right, look at that guy. Pretty. Get him out of there. Off he goes. Oh. Got another loon friend out there too. Yeah, that's pretty. It's amazing how big those birds really are. Floppy little rainbow here on the black leech again. That's strawberry in a nutshell this time of year. Black leech. Oh, man. Leech. Yep. Yeah, like I said, strawberry in a nutshell here in the spring. Black leech.
What's your point fly?
The leech, it's on the bottom.
Okay.
And then the other ones are up from there. Yeah, the good old pine squirrel leech, man. And I've only been tying pine squirrel leeches for maybe 3 or 4 years. This one is not, but I have, as I'm replacing beads, I'm replacing them with the head turners so that they're much more balanced. Oh, look at that. Got the kit. I'm in a zone right here. Oh, this is a big fish. This is the biggest one of the day, I think. Yeah, that's big, nice cutty here. Yep. Yep, took the pine squirrel again. I think I tie him on a 12. That's a pretty fish. You got your camera?
Yeah, so I want to do a Brian O'Keefe style.
Oh, and he inhaled that thing.
Nice fish. Oh, dude, good God. Nice.
Can't get him to open his mouth. Fly's clear inside his mouth here. There we go.
Man, look at the markings on that.
Pretty cut there. Beautiful cut. Okay, tell me when you're ready.
So what I want you to do is hold it forward underneath and get the back tail and try to just get it right out of the water. Not yet though, I'm not quite ready.
Oops.
Sorry.
Losing a rod here. Put that between my legs.
Get his eye, we're gonna go eye level. That's actually really good. Oh gosh. That's pretty.
Yeah, good fish. Get him back in the water.
Great fish. Good job, man.
Thanks for the pick too. All right, we're packing it up for the day. There's Patrick.
He crushed it. Like, I don't know. I think you had like, for every one I caught, you got 3.
we had a good day. Anyway, it turned out to be a good day. We learned a lesson. You got to move around sometimes to find fish. Sometimes you forget that. You get in that mindset of I've caught fish here before. I'm going to catch them again. And we went and fished a spot that we've fished before, and we catch your fish. So we moved, and we moved again, and we got in a spot where we really started it.
Third time's the charm.
Yep, third time's the charm. So, yeah, we had a great day. Hopefully you guys get to see some of it, but thought I'd wrap it up here and give you like an up-close personal shot of Patrick, because I was bad-mouthing him all day long on the video.
High-holing him.
It's Patrick High-hole. That's
all
what,
I do. I'm a
call
dirty high-holer. Kick him in the high hole.
Kick him in the high hole. But no, I give him grief. We do a lot of fishing together. So, but yeah, anyway, that was a wrap-up of the day, a strawberry day, but hope you guys enjoyed that. Catch you on the next one.